Hey folks, welcome to my 20 from the Intellivision series, and we're going to look at the top 20 games that I think were the 20 best for the Mattel Intellivision system. And at number 20, we're going to look at Shark Shark, and this was created by Mattel Electronics and Don Daglow and Ji-Wen Tsao in 1982. And it is a very, very cute game. You are a fish, and you swim underwater, and your goal is to continually eat fish that you are bigger than, and eventually you'll be able to eat fish that are the same size as you, and you'll just keep growing and growing, and there'll be a shark patrolling the waters that you gotta watch out for. Now here is the overlay. You see the first three buttons, 1, 2, and 3. This overlay goes over the controller, of course. Buttons 1, 2, 3 on the keypad will allow you to dart. You'll move real fast with the fish if you let go of the controls and let him kind of coast. Then you press one of the dart buttons and you'll make him move really fast. And one of the side buttons on the controllers will make him stop, and you move the fish around with the dial controller. Now at the title screen, you can choose to have a very slow fish by pressing number 1, a slow fish by pressing number 2, or a medium slow fish by pressing number 3, or you can get a normal speed fish by pressing the disc controller. And I'm going to go with slow fish. And I'm just going to play a one-player game. You can play one player or you can play two-player. And you can both be playing simultaneously. And again, your goal is to just eat fish that you are bigger than or the same size as you. And like I said, we'll pick slow and we'll play one-player gameplay. So let's get started. Well, as I said, you're a fish. You swim in the ocean, and you try to eat other fish that are smaller than or as big as you. And there's the dreaded shark. He's a big black shark. And as dreaded as he is, he'll plow through any fish and often try to hunt you down. You can kill him. Hard to believe. You just have to run over his tail. And the computer is very generous in terms of whether you're close to his tail or not. If you don't quite touch his tail, they still want to register it as a hit. If you touch his tail enough times while he's on the screen, then you'll kill him and you'll get a nice bonus. Now after you reach 1,000 points, every 1,000 points, your fish will grow in size. And you can go up to size 5. And size 5 will be the size of the largest fish that you can see on the screen. When you're at size 5, every 1,000 points will give you a 1-up instead of a bigger size, because that will be the maximum size. Whoops. Yeah, touch any fish that's bigger than you or the shark. Or there is also a lobster and a crab, and later on there will be a jellyfish. There's also a seahorse. You can eat the seahorse and the crab and the lobster later on in the game if you're big enough. And there I touched the tail of the shark. I can't remember if I was able to kill him here or not. You have to hit him like 6 times. There, I killed him, yep. And yeah, killing him gives you a nice bonus, and again, every 1,000 points you will grow in size. But if you get eaten, if you get killed, you go back to small. Whoa, you go back to small fish. Now you have the option of speeding up. Oh, I think I mentioned this already. If you push forward and then let go of the joystick and press either button 1, 2, or 3 on the keypad, you will dash forward. And you can make yourself stop by letting go of the direction and pressing the side buttons. This I remember playing back in the day. My friend had or my neighbor down the street had an Intellivision, and I would go over to his house sometimes to play it, and I believe he had this game. Yeah, I never owned an Intellivision myself. A lot of the games I really liked because they had better graphics and sound than the Atari 2600, although they had an inferior color palette. There were less colors, and the controllers really sucked. You can get pretty good after a while at taking out the shark fairly consistently if you stay real close to him and make sure you don't position yourself to where he can turn around and eat you, like there. This is just a fun, relaxing game. I really enjoy it. We already saw the overlay, excuse me, the overlay for this, where the 1, 2, and 3 buttons on the keypad let you dart forward, and then the buttons on the side make you stop, and then the disc controller lets you move your fish. You can play one player or you can play 2 players simultaneous play. When you play 2 players simultaneous play, I just missed his tail. Then when one player dies, then the other player gets to continue playing. And when both players have died, then both players return. It's kind of unusual for a 2-player simultaneous play type of game. Note that I believe that's the lobster below, that jumps up and tries to tag fish, including you. Note that as you play further into the game, he jumps higher and higher. This is a... oh, crap. He can turn. So just watch out for that. I find this to be such a relaxing and fun game. Just a great idea. Yeah, I'm not big enough to be able to eat the seahorse. But yeah, the shark will be able to plow through any fish. But yeah, every 1,000 points, you will grow 1 size. But whenever you get eaten, you go back to the small fish. Getting, biting the shark's tail enough so that you kill him, consistently being able to do that can get you some really nice points in this game and bring you that much closer to increasing your size. Now, in case I didn't mention this, at the start of the game, at the title screen, you can press, oh, I think I did, you can press 1 for very slow. You know, at the title screen, press 1 on the keypad to have a very slow fish. Press 2 to have him be slow, which is what I'm at right now. And I like him being slow. Press 3 to make him medium slow, and then you can also press the disc at the title screen to have a normal speed fish. Yeah, I just kind of like him slow. Make the action a little bit slower for me. If I need to move fast, I can use the 1, 2, 3 buttons to dart forward quickly. Oh, Shoot. But yeah, if you can consistently bite the shark's tail, yikes, then you could get some nice scores in this game and increase your fish's size real quick. And again, it's when you're at the maximum size, which is size 5, every 1,000 points after that will give you an extra life instead of a bigger size. But I didn't play this that often. I know that I know that my neighbor had this game, but I was more into Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Cloudy Mountain, and even though I was never any good at that game, and I liked Carnival and Lock and Chase too. I think this was the biggest size I was able to get my fish. And this, oh, dang it! I did not touch the shark very well there. But in case you were wondering, oh yikes! The numbers that you see, 3 up there, that indicates how many lives you have left. And then your score is on the right. Try to stay generally in the middle if you can help it. Don't go to the far left or far right too often, because you can be surprised by a bigger fish all of a sudden and get eaten. And if you are going to eat that shark, stay close to his body and just make little up and down movements to touch his tail. And even just touching his tail will give you points. Yeah, if you're looking to collect or play the best of the Intellivision games, definitely give this one a look. Not a stressful game until the shark appears and you hear the ominous tone. Just a cool idea for a game. Very unusual, but very very relaxing, very enjoyable game. I hope you're having a decent week. Hope you're able to cope with this coronavirus madness. I have a job where I work at a hospital, so I'm right in the middle of the madness. I have to clean up after people that have had it. Just keep your hands clean. A general... Oops, crap. I didn't plan that very well. The general demographic of people that have it are generally older people, people with weakened immune system. I mean, people that that are at risk. Anyway, I mean, there are definitely people that have it that are healthy, but their bodies generally seem to get rid of it fairly quickly. We've got some NBA athletes that are getting it right now, but they're generally able to work it out of their system pretty quick, it seems. But in order to try to prevent the spread of it, wash your hands. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to buy a bottle of hand sanitizer and just keep it on you, and use it as often as you can. Oh, crap! I got right in the path of a bigger fish. anybody that we suspect or anybody that we see that has a cough, we gotta treat like they've got the coronavirus, and I have to, any patient that has a major cough, we have to treat it like it's the coronavirus, and I have to, whoa, I have to scrub down the room that they were in, and I have to change all the curtains of the room, and that can be a real pain in the butt because our hospital's running out of curtains real quick. But enough about the coronavirus. This game, yeah, definitely, if you're looking to sample the best of what the Intellivision can offer, definitely give this one a shot. I had a really bad sore throat the last week, and I'm getting over it now. I mean, I'm past it completely. Feel a hell of a lot better. No, I didn't have the coronavirus. I just had a sore throat. You can't eat the coral. That's just there to that's just there for visual purposes. Yeah, eventually there will be a jellyfish, and there I ate I think that was the seahorse. But yeah, there will be sharks, there will be regular fish, there will be seahorses. There, I killed the shark again. There will be crabs, there will be lobsters, and there will be jellyfish. I am not 100% sure if you can eat the jellyfish. Oh crap, I didn't plan that very well, did I? But this is Shark. This was released in 1982 by Mattel Electronics and Daglow and Wen Tsao. The Mattel was released, the Intellivision was released in 1979 in Fresno area markets, but nationwide it was released in 1980, and it was about $300 when it was released. Goodness. Geez, a lot of electronics, oh, that was stupid. A lot of electronics back in the day was crazy expensive. And new TVs especially, or VCRs. Crazy money that you had to shell out. If you want to know anything... Whoops, I guess I thought I could eat him. He's a little bit bigger than me. If you want to know anything more about the Intellivision, like its specs or anything, I made a video about its specs and about its various add-ons before this one. Check that out if you'd like. I'd been meaning to do this 20 from the Intellivision series for a long time, but damn it, that's my game. But I had health issues, and the Intellivision controls are so awful and they were tough to emulate that it took me a while to finally get started on this series. But this is game number 20, Shark, created in 1982 by Mattel Electronics, Daglow, and Ji-Wen Tsao. Well, we will take a look in just a second at the two-player simultaneous play. And there's that lobster jumping. I think that's funny. But yeah, with 2 players simultaneous play, you will both play until both fish have died, and then you'll both play together again. It's kind of weird. And there's the second player. They got ate by the shark, or the first player. Even getting eaten can gain you some points. See, one of the players got eaten by the shark and they got 5 points for it. It's kind of nice. But yeah, stay close to the shark if you want a shot at killing them. Ah, dang it. But that was shark, and yeah, when you die, oops, like that, then both players come back. But that was Shark for the Intellivision, game number 20, this by Mattel Electronics, Dan Daglow and Ji-Wen Tsao in 1982. Was this Crazy Climb Race, and thanks for watching Shark, game number 20 in my series, and I'll catch you later with game number 19. Y'all have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.